Hello, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, a Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy has been charged with raping a woman while he was on duty. Authorities say 33-year-old Willie Greer stopped a woman for speeding on Sunday and discovered she had an open warrant for her arrest. That's when the woman says Greer told her that he could let her go, but that she'd owe him. She says he handcuffed her, exposed himself, and forced her to perform oral sex on him. Greer previously worked as a campus officer at Chattanooga State. He was fired by the sheriff's office and arrested Thursday on a $50,000 bond. Former South Pittsburg Mayor Mike Killian has been sentenced after pleading guilty to running an illegal gambling operation, and he'd been doing it for quite a while. The operation spanned 25 years and handled up to $12 million. Federal agents raided his business in January 2013. Prosecutors say he made more than $400,000 in profit from video poker machines, illegal lotteries, and sports betting. He was sentenced to 6 months in prison and a year of house arrest. A man has been arrested after police say he told a 13-year-old girl he had leukemia and asked for nude photos of her to, quote, ease the pain. 21-year-old James Nicholas Renfro of Red Bank allegedly contacted the girl through her Facebook account and tried to lure her to Northgate Mall to pick her up. Police say he even offered money for photos of her and said he would have sent nude photos of himself if she had asked. With the mother's permission, police logged onto the account and posed as the girl. Renfro was told that the girl would be at the mall alone, and when he arrived, police were waiting there to take him into custody. But when an officer tried to open his car door, police say he put the vehicle in reverse, hitting the officer and colliding with a patrol car. Renfro, who does not have leukemia, is now in jail on a $240,000 bond. Chattanooga Mayor Andy Berke approves of some newly proposed changes to the city's police and fire pension plan. The deal could save the city as much as $200 million over the next 26 years, but at what cost? Well, first, police and firefighters would have to pay more into the plan. Employee contributions would go up by as much as 50%. Secondly, the plan would cut cost of living raises, and it would also instate a minimum retirement age. Berke says the plan submitted by his task force is fiscally responsible while still protecting city workers. Now, the proposal must be approved by the pension board and the city council. Chattanooga Airport has moved closer to a $12 million buyout of its general aviation competitor. The airport authority has agreed to a plan to help finance the purchase of TAC Air. The two have been involved in a long-running dispute at Level Field. Nearly 4 years ago, the airport spent about $10 million to construct its own general aviation terminal to create competition. But if the airport buys out TAC Air, there will be just one fixed base operator left at Level Field. One member of a local watchdog group, April Eidson, says she's disturbed by the plan, calling it a misuse and waste of money. Finally, a McMinn County man has been charged with assaulting his dentist. Police say 67-year-old George Lasher became upset after being told he couldn't pay a $15 copay with a check. WRCB reports he walked out without paying, and the dentist, Dr. Charles Pesce, followed him to his car. Police say Lasher punched the dentist in the face, then hit him with his vehicle before fleeing the scene. Lasher was arrested and released on a $10,000 bond. Turning to weather, today will be slightly rainy with a high near 53 degrees. The low tonight will be around 48. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.